Oh, hello guys, and welcome to the stream. I'm so happy to be back tonight. I just, I was meditating and doing some stuff, so that's why I got on super duper late. I didn't plan on getting on this late, but I knew that I told myself I was streaming every day this week, so I was not gonna let anything hold me back. So I don't know if anyone's gonna show up tonight because it's so late, but I'm here and absolutely thrilled and excited to stream. So if you get in here and you have questions, go ahead and ask me those questions and I'll get to you. I was wondering, I know it usually takes some time for people to get into the chat, and I always wonder what to do at the time, but mm, I'm wondering, maybe I could. I do have work today. I said that I had work on Wednesday, but I didn't end up going. But yeah, I do have work today. I said that I have. Oh, sorry for that little lag. Um, Editing my YouTube stream. Just gonna add a few tags. Towel, towel. And then I'm gonna edit my Twitch stream and do the same. But thus far, I'm just under the impression that everyone is gonna be asleep, so I'm gonna stay on for as long as I can. Well, actually, not for as long as I can. I'm just gonna stay on for about an hour, and then I'm gonna get off. So, mm, what questions should I ask the universe? Well, I don't want to ask any questions because I'm here to answer questions. I do see a viewer on Twitch, so if you're there, feel free to say hello and ask me a question, and I will give you as deep as a reading as I can. Oh, let me open the queue on Qui on Twitch. Okay. Okay, so I see someone on YouTube, and the question is, you want to know if Mia will come back and if it'll be soon. Can you tell me your first name, please? Not the full first name, but just the letter. And you're kind of asking two questions there, so we'll see. Hi, Nikki. So, love letters, I need you to clarify and let me know your name. Well, the first letter of your name before I answer. No, the first letter. So, yeah, the first letter of your name, love letters. Okay. Is that an L or I? Nikki, I added you to the list. I. Okay, so I and Mia. We're gonna find out about I and Mia. Okay, let's do this. My spirit guides, I spirit guides, Mia spirit guides. Tell me about I and Mia. Tell me about I and Mia. Is Mia coming back? And is it gonna be soon? Is Mia coming back? Is it gonna be soon? Is Mia coming back? And is it gonna be soon? Give me a timeline. Not soon. Is Mia coming back? Is Mia coming back to I? Hmm. Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing there's a lot of impatience going on here because the first card in the spread that I pulled about the situation is just imparents. And imparents is all about flow and synchrony and just being patient. But so there's an imbalance and a frustration and a yearning almost on your end for her to come back. And I'm getting the vibe that this yearning is just what's holding her back from coming because she can kind of sense that energy. So yeah, yeah, maybe she's gonna come back, but the yearning is not gonna help. So something you need to look out for, the magician in reverse showed up. And whether she's gonna come back, let's find out. Okay, so pretty much I got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Hangman also in reverse. And that's saying that not right now, because she felt like she was taken advantage of in the situation. So it's just saying that it's gonna be unfortunate, and then you're kind of avoiding the inevitable, meaning that she's not gonna come back soon. So you're just like waiting and waiting, but the truth is you don't know. And well, right now the cards are saying no. So let's see. How long is he gonna have to wait? How long is he gonna have to wait? The thing about this relationship is that I'm just getting the vibe that you both did things to each other to bring each other down in terms of like you both just brought out negative traits in each other because she's showing up as the Empress in reverse and you're showing up as the as a King of Wands in reverse, and that's saying that you were just very domineering and shrewd and you were just like not really fun to deal with. But along with that, she lost herself a bit and she just needed to reconnect with herself a bit. So you both were just really out of sync. And I get the vibe that when you two become in sync with yourself again, that's when justice and a reconciliation can occur. But the fact that neither of you are yourselves right now, it's just letting me know that that energy is not going to be conducive, even if she does come back. I don't get the vibe that she's coming back based off the spread at all. Not at all, but in the near future. Like it's going to take a lot of time and distance to heal what's the wounds that have been incurred. So I'm sorry to tell you that love letters, but yeah, the cards just said that it's an unfortunate situation that you just gotta wait it out. Focus on yourself more than thinking about her. You're welcome. That's a difficult message to deliver because I feel like I was talking to myself, but yeah. Nikki, you can go ahead and ask me a question. You're welcome. Hi, Cappy. Would you like to be added to the list? Yeah, I added you to the list, Cappy. So your question, Nikki, is it time for you to let go of your significant other? Okay, let's find out. We're getting in there with the love readings. Really, really getting in there with the love readings tonight. Well, morning, whatever time of day it is where you guys are at. Tell me about Nikki and if she should let go of her significant other. Don't mind my bot shuffle, but yeah. Tell me about Nikki and if she should let go of her lover. Tell me about Nikki and if she should let go of her significant other. Tell me about Nikki and if she should let go of her significant other. Oh, this is a huge relationship. Huh. Tell me about Nikki and if she should let go of her significant other. Tell me about Nikki and if she should let go of her significant other. Huh. Okay. Ah, so the cards definitely have something to tell you, Nikki. And let's find out. Imbalance in this relationship. Discord, frustration. You're frustrated with the relationship. Either you're frustrated or he's frustrated, but that's the first card that pulled up. I think this is what you need to look out for. I get the feeling that you want to have a new beginning, but I don't know if the new beginning is what's going to be for the best. So let's find out. Ooh. But staying could make you feel like you're just not where you need to be. But I think, okay, this is very, very interesting. So, Nikki, I know something, it's not just you, but it's also him. Like, this is just a huge, it's a very significant relationship in your life. And you want to know if it's time to let go, but I'm going to tell you no. I don't think it's time to let go at all because you're looking towards brighter days. To have you want to have a new beginning, kind of. He probably also does, but I just get the vibe that this relationship is here to teach you guys very, very important lessons. And the important lessons that you need to learn is that not every day is going to be a sunny day. Some days are going to be cloudy. And with your partner, you just have to kind of ride that wave of the not sunny days and stand, maybe act not in self-interest mode because I think we just confirm. Yeah, you have to stand your ground. Like if you're having an argument, you cannot allow him to dominate the conversation. Like there has to be an equal give and take because these two cards popped out as a result, and it said that you both need to hold your own in this relationship. So I don't think you should leave it because once you're both able to hold your own, then this can be just a beautiful, brilliant relationship where justice is restored. So I'm gonna say I don't think it's time for you to let go of them based off the cards. So yeah, Nikki, that's what the cards have to say. Up next on the list, well, we have Cappy. Cappy, you can go ahead and ask me a question. You're welcome, Nikki. You want to know what is SM? Is SM his name? And if SM is his name, what's your name? Well, the first letter of your name. Okay, I don't really care what his sign is, but can you tell me what the initial of your name is? I don't mean I don't care, but I mean I don't really know much about horoscopes, so yeah. Okay, but what's your initials? Is what I'm asking. Yeah, what's your initials, Cappy? I don't know why I'm not. Oh, SS. I thought you meant sun sign. Okay, so let's find out. Why is SM not picking up SS's calls? My spirit guides, SS's spirit guides, SM spirit guides. Guardian angels, persevere. Tell me why SM is not picking up SS's calls. What's the situation? Tell me why SM is not picking up SS's calls. Tell me why SM is not picking up SS's calls. Okay. Wow. Hmm. Well, the first impression I'm getting is that the offering you're making to this person is not up to par, because they showed up as the King of Cups in reverse and you showed up as the Knight of Cups. Well, not, but it's just letting me know that there's an unequal power balance in this relationship already. So the King of Cups, when he's in reverse, he's just difficult, difficult, difficult. Like he's emotionally abusive, a little bit toxic, and he's kind of sad. And then hmm, the Five of Swords showed up, and the Five of Swords in reverse is all about forgiving and forgetting. And I feel like they have already forgiven and oh, huh, they've already forgiven you for a situation that's in the past, and now you're just in stasis, wondering and waiting what it is you did, and you're very, very sad. So you're making that offering, and you're thinking about it, and your intuition just won't tell you what it is. Hmm. But then the Death card showed up, and you still want to make an offering. Okay, okay, okay. So why is he not picking up your calls? Um, I think he kind of feels like whatever argument you guys had in the past, I don't think he's or she is going to be able to easily get over it. And that's why what you're offering now is no longer what they want. Because whatever you did, or whatever they did, or whatever they said, or whatever disagreement you guys had, it just was too much. And sure, Naomi, I will add you to the list. Yeah, whatever argument or disagreement you guys had in the past, even if it's small and minute, it's it was significant enough for them to just say no. I'm not doing this anymore. And it's not like they just don't feel the need to explain themselves because they feel like they are hurt as well. Well, the thing is, I don't think it's an argument that was known or made public. It was something behind the scenes because this card showed up. Yeah, it was something behind the scenes. And it says that they had already forgiven and forgotten it, but they just decided that they wanted to make the sacrifice, that they want to move on. This is the energy they're keeping towards you right now. The Hangman in reverse, and that means avoidance, sacrifice, and delay. Okay, so they're avoiding it. They're avoiding talking to you because, well, the Five of Cups in reverse. This is just like the saddest card in the deck, and this means they just need time to recover, and they don't have the emotional maturity to necessarily forgive for whatever it is. And I'm not sure what it is. If you're saying that you guys didn't have an argument, I'm getting the vibe that you guys definitely did have an argument. And they still haven't forgiven you. Because there are a lot of cups in that Five of Cups. In fact, there are a lot of cups in this spread. And I mean, someone doesn't just start ignoring your calls and messages if you didn't do anything. So I think you need to probably scroll back through your texts and find out where things went wrong, because it's saying that whatever you're offering they no longer want, and you need to look inside yourself or look inside the relationship and use your intuition to find out what was the depth of it. But I also get the vibe that they're just not emotionally mature enough to just explain why they are upset. So maybe they just never told you that something you said upset them. So yeah, that's pretty much what the cards have to say. Hi, Bridget. If you want, I could dig deeper into them. to find out. Would you like that? Because you're saying you guys had no argument, and I'm just confused as well. So I could dig deeper if you want. Like, think of another question you'd like me to ask him. I'll do that for you so you can have some clarity, because that didn't tell you anything. It just said, yeah. Bridget, there's a list, so you need to wait, okay? Mm, I usually don't do follow-up questions, but um, I know that that didn't tell you anything, which is why I would do a follow-up question. Are you gonna think of one, or do you want me to tell you something? Copy. Copy, are you going to think of a question, or... Copy, are you even there? Maybe my YouTube isn't updating. Let me check. No, you're there, so do you have a question, or... Okay, I'm just gonna ask a question for you. Okay, Copy? How does SM feel towards SS? How does S feel towards Tell me about this relationship. How does S... So this is them. This is... oh, this is you. This relationship. Okay. Well, you said no contact, so this is how they feel. Yeah, they're closed off. They want to protect themselves. They really, really want to protect themselves because this Nine of Wands is just a protector, protector, protector acting in survival mode. They feel like you were kind of encroaching on their territory and they hold a bit of resentment towards you. Like, I don't know, they want some space because they felt claustrophobic in this relationship. And the Tower in reverse showed up. And, well, I don't know if you've ever done a reading before, but the Tower is that they're just afraid. They're afraid of change. And this is a huge warning to let you know that this person is not ready. And you showed up as your intuition is being blocked. You don't want to see this. You don't want to hear this message. Um, but I get the vibe that the validation could come. No, Because right now you're in the dark. You're in the dark, but now you know that they feel like you're encroaching on their space. So I think that's the message there for you. Just give them some space because they they feel a bit claustrophobic in this relationship. So they just need some space, and you're encroaching on that. So um, yeah, Cappy, that's what the cards have to say. Hi, Ghost, and that's terrifying. That's fucking terrifying, Ghost. Ah, honestly, let me tell you something terrifying. About a week ago, I had I have these open windows type things, and it was nighttime, and I was just about to work out, and a roach flew into the window, and it just was like flying, and I was fucking terrified. It was the scariest thing I experienced in a while. Like, oh, so scary. Okay. So up next on the list, I have an Naromi on YouTube. I read the Viking on Twitch. How are you doing? Your question is, I agree. I don't see the purpose of roaches at all. Read the Viking. I'm answering questions for people on YouTube too, right? So I'll get to you after this person. Naromi, your question is, will FG reach out soon? Okay. Will FG reach out soon? Will FG reach out soon? Tell me about NR and FG. Will FG reach out soon? Whew. Hmm. Well, Naromi. Hi, LD. Hi, welcome. LD, hold on. I'm gonna pause this reading. Do you know something, LD? Ha. Do you know something? You told me a few weeks ago, you were like, sometimes when you heal people, they no longer have a need for you. Yeah, that was the that's like the realest thing I've heard in so long. Whew, that's like, yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to say that that message was very. I should have listened to it when you told me that, but I still didn't. But yeah, thanks for telling me that. I appreciate it. But yeah, back to the reading. Naromi, this is not good vibes. This is the tower. So FG, you guys are going through a bad breakup. And it's sudden, and I'm imagining you guys aren't in contact right now. So your question is, will he reach out soon? Let's find out. But I'm already getting the vibes that he's just kind of cutthroat. So yeah, he was acting foolish. So I guess that's why the relationship ended. Or you could have been acting foolish too. Um, you're burnt out. You're just burnt out, tired. You need to get some relaxation because you're burnt out, tired over this. He's blocking your sunlight and light, but let me see. I know you're gonna take him back when he comes back. So um, he is gonna reach out, and you're gonna take him back, but it's gonna lead to more heartbreak, like really bad heartbreak. So in terms of when he's gonna reach out, I'm gonna say within 3 to 4 days. But just a warning, it's gonna give you some really bad heartbreak. So yeah, and you are the sun, so don't Don't block your vision, knowing that this dude is gonna bring heartbreak back into your life, and just allow it. Um, Honestly, Naomi, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you're gonna. The cards already told me that you're gonna take him back. So, if you wanna just go take him back, then go ahead. I Nope. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Okay, so up next on the list on Twitch, I have Red the Viking, and after Red the Viking, I have Bridget on YouTube. But yeah. So Red the Viking on Twitch. You can go ahead and ask a question if you'd like. Hmm. How much longer will your relationship last? Are you asking me when your relationship is gonna end? That's very. That's kind of. It's an interesting question if that's what you're asking. Are you sure you want to ask that question? Okay. Well, let's find out. What's can I get the initial of your name? I'm this partner, J and M. Are you J or okay? Tell me about J and M. How much longer is this relationship between J and M gonna last? How much longer is this relationship between J and M gonna last? How much longer is this relationship between J and M gonna last? How much longer is this relationship between J and M gonna last? How much longer? How much longer is this relationship between J and M gonna last? How much longer is this relationship between J and M gonna last? How much longer is this relationship between J and M gonna last? How much longer is this relationship between J and M gonna last? But I will say, before I do this reading, LD, if you're still there, um, I this week, well, last week I couldn't stream because I was still in denial, but on Monday, well, I finally started back streaming, but I went through probably the worst heartbreak of my life. Like, hmm, crazy. Obviously, being me, I'm able to just pick myself up, but I almost couldn't pick myself up. Okay, so there's a lot of fighting going on in this relationship, like a lot, and a lot of heartbreak in this relationship. Like, just this is a recipe for a disaster. So J and M, I get why you want to know when this relationship is gonna end because clearly things aren't balanced. Things are just, yeah, things are all over the place. Um, you're looking on, you're looking on, but it's there are things, there are barriers in the way, there are obstacles, and the obstacles is you thinking you still want this relationship to go on. Because I mean you're looking to like a tarot reader to tell you when to end your relationship, but I think you know in yourself. Hey Shraddha. Um hmm. It's saying that you do have the strength to end it, you're just holding on. Holding on, you're holding on, you're holding on. You're apprehensive, you're doubtful, you're just wondering, is this when? When? That's hmm. You're bored, you're disillusioned, you're dispassionate. The heartbreak oh, the thing is the heartbreak hasn't hit yet. Heartbreak hasn't hit yet. And you're chained to this relationship. It's holding you back. Wow. This relationship is really, really holding you back. It's holding you back from receiving the good things because this showed up in reverse along with the devil. So it's just letting me know that it's this relationship is codependent and you guys are feeding off each other and causing chaos, and it's not good for either of you. So there's a lot of threes. One, two, three. Yeah, there's a lot of threes. So I'm gonna say could be 3 days, could be 3 weeks, could be 3 months. It's as long as you want to stay stuck in that cycle. As long as you want to stay stuck in that cycle. You don't believe in divorce. You know the time has come. Have our lives together since we met in middle school. Anger. Okay, then I'm gonna say 3 years. Because wow, you know the time has come. This is not a happy relationship at all. Like, and sticking around. Oh well, I mean, I guess that's why you guys are chained together. Um, but neither, like, there's no happiness, none, none, none. Like, not even a glimmer of it, and that must be really because that must be really, really like. Look at this guy. He's bored. He's just. Ugh. Lena on YouTube. I'm adding you to the list. But yeah, Shredder, did you get your deck finally? How are you doing these readings? It's just saying that you have the strength inside of you to end it. You just, well, you're saying you don't believe in divorce. And have you guys tried therapy? Have you tried therapy? If you guys have tried therapy and it isn't working, well, I don't want to keep pulling cards, but everything that's showing up is just, hmm, everything that's showing up is just, yeah, really bad. Hmm. Well, you said he's been your high school half of your life, so there's a lot of threes. So, like I said, it's definitely not 3 days. You aren't gonna end this relationship in 3 days, but um, three, 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 significant. 2, 3, 4. But the numbers are also increasing, so that's just letting me know that the tension is bubbling and increasing, and it starts from a very, very negative place. Um, there's just two, the Three of Wands looking on, but you don't want to move on, and the Three of Swords in reverse. Well, this was the bottom of the deck, and well, currently this is what I'm staring at, and I don't want to know anymore because it's just letting me know that things are bad for you and them. Two fives, that's two fives as well, and that's negative. Well, I think most fives are negative anyway, but yeah. So it's pretty much saying that your relationship is, I don't know, I don't want to say beyond saving, but it just seems like there's not, like I'm looking for a little bit of hope, but I don't see it at all. Like if you, yeah, the hope is that you have the strength to continue, but yeah, that's pretty much what the cards have to say. Up next, I have Bridget on YouTube. So Bridget, you can ask me a question. Bridget, are you there on YouTube? I have work again today, so I probably should sleep, but I slept all day, so uh, most likely I'm not going to. Hmm, Bridget, okay, Bridget, if you're not there on YouTube, Lena, you can go ahead and ask your question, and I'll get back to Bridget whenever she decides to message. Lena, are you still there? Okay, cool. I will, okay, you wanna, Lena, I feel like you were here yesterday, and you asked me, you're asking if I can see a reconciliation with your husband. Didn't I tell you that yesterday? Didn't, is this not the dude that, okay, whatever. We'll see what the cards say today, but I don't think it's gonna say something different. Is this the relationship where you're, like the broken engagement? Is it? I don't think so. Is it? Oh, okay, good. What's the initial of your husband or partner, or well, you call them your hubby, so I'm guessing it's something significant. What's his initials? Or his, yeah, his first letter, first name. S. Lena S. My spirit guides, my spirit guides, Lena's spirit guides. Is there a reconciliation in store for Lena and S? Is there a reconciliation in store? Huh. Okay, wow, the whole spread. Interesting. It's a complex situation, so he's difficult as hell. You don't want to see that. Despite him being difficult, you don't want to see that. You know he's difficult. You need to watch out for the heartbreak, because the heartbreak is just gonna hit you. He's gonna make an offering. He's gonna come charging towards you, probably for sex, and then there's gonna be more drama. So I think he's gonna make an offering, but it's not gonna be what you want. It's gonna be a false price. So he's gonna come towards you, offer something, but it's not gonna be a relationship or the happiness that you want. So yeah, Lena, I do see a reconciliation, but not of a romantic nature. So yeah, Lena, that's what's up. This is the Mystic Mondays deck. This was actually the first deck that I ever got. It's all about color. Like I'd say it's very, very color. Like I don't know why I was drawn to this as my first deck. It's so interesting. Like none of the people have faces. So you just have to interpret based off the colors and stuff. Yeah, it's not I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it because it's hard to interpret, but when you look at the spreads, like it's very color. So I don't know. I wish I had gone with the Rider Waite first. Because ooh, a card just fell. But eventually I did get my Rider Waite. but it does just let me know if there's passion or if there's sadness or what the vibe is. Very, very color focused. Lena, there's gonna be a type of offering, but it's not gonna be a romantic reconciliation. To answer your question, I said to you, you have a reconciliation and will live have happily ever after the other day. Well, Lena, I guess things changed. Hmm. I was drawn to a darker deck as well. I have this other deck called the Wild Unknown, and that's pretty dark, but it's very like animal. Lena, honestly, I don't even remember what I just told you, but right now, the dude is just gonna make an offering to you for sex, kind of. And I feel like you have to just ride the wave and deal with him because hold on. You're awakening. You just need to be open to change. Lena, the thing is, every day, every day, um, every day, your energy and vibe shifts. So that's what I'm gonna say. So, well, now you're telling me I don't. You're telling me he lives in a different country and all that. So every day your vibe is shifting. Every day his vibe is shifting. So maybe when you came, your energy was just like, yeah, positive, and his energy was, yeah, positive. But today, um, I don't see anything like that coming out of the relationship. I don't see any positivity. Just he is gonna make an offering to you. So, and he does desire to be with you, just not, well, like you're saying, you guys live in different countries. So I don't know if he's willing to move for you. Mm, okay, well, I don't know if there's anyone on the list, but if anyone wants a question, you guys can go ahead and ask. Sure, Andrea. I will get to your question now. What is your question, Andrea? Where am I from? Are you asking me that, Red? Oh, I'm from the Caribbean, an island called Trinidad and Tobago. Utah. Oh, that's awesome. Fun. Yeah, I'm on an island in the Caribbean called Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, wow. Andrea, that's an interesting question. What do you mean by bind? Because I don't know what bind means. Do you mean he, like, yeah, Shada is from my island as well. Okay, he's a sorcerer. Okay, he's a sorcerer and you got involved with him. So, what does bind mean? Do you mean like he's trying to force you to stay with him or something? Is that what you're asking? 'Cause I just want to know, or if he's trying to curse you. Because I've heard about bindings before, I just don't know exactly what it means. Oh no, we met on here. We met on here. To be attracted to him. Okay, cool. I get it. Okay, Andrea, let's find out. I'm going with my Charlie Brown deck. That's cool, right? Andrea, are you also a sorcerer, or is your boyfriend the only sorcerer in this situation? So he's seeing other people too. Do you stream Red? Okay. Is Jim doing something? You don't think he knows what he is doing, and you're angry. Okay, okay, okay. So let's find out. Oh, nice. I will click on your channel when I'm done with this reading. Is Jim trying to bind Andrea? Is Jim trying to bind Andrea? Is Jim trying to bind Andrea against her will? Wow, 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 the cards just fell out. Is Jim trying to bind Andrea against her will? Is Jim trying to bind Andrea? Is Jim trying to bind Andrea? Okay, so discord, imbalance, Two of Cups in reverse. Hmm. Okay, he's definitely pouring himself into something, his work. So he's working on his craft, all right. No longer views you favorably. He thinks you're cold and cutthroat. Ooh, you still love him, and he still loves you. So he's gonna do everything he can to keep you. So yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, you guys are done, but he's doing everything in his power to keep you. So yeah, I think he's doing something of that sort. Definitely. Like, definitely. Definitely. He's doing everything in his power to keep you. Everything. Your boy is working hard to keep you. Despite the fact that things are imbalanced and you don't want it. Because even though you don't want it, it's still kind of going to happen. So, and then I guess there'll be some happiness. But now the fact that you know it's going to, I don't know, maybe you can resist it. I'm sorry that you know that that's happening to you, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Maybe there is something you can do about it though, but he is. Um, I don't know if he loves you because this, as you see in this deck, the Lover's card is not exactly a love type of energy. It's more of an obsession, kind of clingy energy. That's one thing about this deck. Like, it's the cards are cute, but look at that. I'm getting the vibe that he's a little blonde girl. Yeah. So yeah, that's really, really unfortunate that you have a dude putting a spell on you to keep you. Like, wow. Yeah, that's really, really unfortunate. Yeah, I actually made this deck myself. It's Charlie Brown Peanuts. I love, love, like when I was a child, I loved it. Thanks, Andrea. I'm sure, honestly, just go read up on some things. I'm sure you can protect yourself. I'm 26, Red, and it looks like you definitely are gonna do something to protect yourself, Andrea. Yeah, I made that deck myself. I didn't actually watch the TV series, but I do know that there's a Charlie Brown Christmas special, and I would watch that sometimes. But like when I was a child, my parents had these books, and I would always draw them. So I just remember that one time when I was meditating, and I was obsessed, so I had to make it. That was, in fact, getting this deck was my dream, and well, I have it. So this is just my favorite thing ever. I don't know what other decks, like right now, I just haven't thought of other things that I really, really like yet that I would make. Oh, Calvin and Hobbes. Interesting. Very comic books. That's cute. Oh, I'm thinking about making a his and hers kind of deck as well, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I realize that a lot of the decks I have are very, well, the animal decks are kind of almost gender neutral, and then, well, the Rider Waite is very, um, hmm, like there's male, female, but I don't know. I can't think of any other decks I'd like to make at the moment. And yeah, Andrea, you could rewatch the reading, but it was very short. Pretty much the only thing the cards had to say was the fact that yeah, he is manipulating you and using his powers, pouring himself into his work to um. Hold on, I just have to send a voice note. Ooh, Interesting, interesting. That's the coolest thing I've ever heard, Red the Viking. An angels and demons deck. Wow, that sounds gorgeous, actually. I wonder if the tower store that I have here on the island does that. Has angel decks and demon decks. That sounds like the coolest thing I've ever heard. Wow. So, but if I steal that, if I take that idea, of course I'm gonna give you credit. But wow, that's just the coolest thing I've ever heard. Are you into angels and demons and all of that type of stuff? Appreciate and care for you and love you a lot. Oh, yeah, you're more so on the demon side of the dark angels. You wanted something that kind of gives a yin yang feeling. Yeah, that's cool. How did you get into that kind of stuff, Red? I'm interested because I have been doing some reading just on all types of things, and demons and angels are pretty interesting and cool, and not as scary as they're made out to be. You just have always been very spiritual and appreciative of beauty found in darkness. That's very, very interesting. For me, I don't want to say I've denied the existence of. Okay, no, I'm not gonna lie. I've denied and discredited and just ignored and um, completely disregarded anything I couldn't see for the longest time. For the longest time. But I just had to open my eyes and do research and gain knowledge and insight. And man, my eyes have been open. So it's very, very interesting. I find you find it easy to find the ugly in the light and the beauty in the dark. That's cool. That's very, very cool. I don't know how I feel about that sentiment. Because for me, I tend to see light in everything, even the darkness. So, which is kind of a character flaw with me. But that's only when I allow myself to. Because I like to see the best. I like to hope for the best. I wouldn't say I'm very optimistic, but I'm realistic, more on the optimistic side. So I want to. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, the thing is, I was never very deep or spiritual at all. At all. I've just been going through life with the motions, having a good time, enjoying my life, not thinking about a deeper purpose or meaning. But I, in fact, just reading tarot started to open my eyes up a lot because I tend to block my intuition and I block it hard. Like I block it hard. I put on those rose-colored lenses and I don't. And for the longest time, in fact, I would put on those rose-colored lenses and I would not take them off. In fact, I wouldn't want to take it off because I was happy. But there comes a point where you have to take it off, and then you wake up. And my awakening was not easy. That's good. How did you challenge yourself, Fred? One moment, guys. I will be back. Just turning off my camera for a sec.